It is said that the Buddha first taught metta to a group of 500 monks who went into a particular and seemingly very congenial forest for their 3-month rainy season retreat. A forest adjacent to a village of strong supporters who offered to build 500 huts for the monks to stay in during their rains retreat, and who also were happy to keep the monks' alms bowls filled during their practice period. And so the monks moved in and began practicing insight meditation. It's said that the unseen beings, the forest devas who live there, became fearful of the monks and felt quite put out of their home when they saw that the monks weren't just visiting the forest for a day or two. And so these forest-dwelling beings began to create frightening sounds and sights and emit some very distasteful odors, hoping that all this would make the monks leave what they considered to be their forest. And soon enough, the monks became quite terrified, which broke their concentration and disrupted their mindfulness. Some even developed fever and pain and dizziness in conjunction with the fear they were experiencing, and all felt it was impossible to continue practicing where they were. So they went where the Buddha was staying and related their tale. To which the Buddha responded, "My beloved monks, go back to exactly the same forest and practice your meditation there." The monks responded to the Buddha's words by pleading that they not be sent back to that forest again, saying that it was impossible to practice there. The Buddha's response to this was, "Dear monks, because you went there to practice meditation without a weapon of protection, you have encouraged many distractions and difficulties. This time, however, I will give a true weapon of protection." It's said that at that point, the Buddha offered them the Metta teaching and practice. Out of their great respect for Buddha, the monks didn't dare to contradict his wishes. And so, armed with the Metta teaching and practice, they went back to the forest, for a while continuing to experience feelings of fear and anxiety, while at the same time they diligently and virtuously practiced Metta. Soon there were no more fearful sights or sounds, and whereas the devas had previously been hostile towards the monks, their anger and resentment disappeared when they began to feel the monks' metta. And in fact, feelings of respect, welcome, and even reverence began to be the devas' experience, along with the sense of being connected, like with family. And the inclination arose to provide an environment of safety, to protect the monks from particular dangers that might be lurking in the forest, so that they could practice meditation peacefully. You see, metta is not necessarily an attitude of loving kindness. It's more an attitude of goodwill, wishing the other person well, but realizing that true happiness is something that ultimately each of us will have to find for him or herself. Thanks for watching. Stay happy, share love.